Good day, mates. My name is Joshua. We're coming to you from Nanaimo, British Columbia, Canada. 3 years ago, not too far from here, I was given a dream in the summer of 2005 of a simple means to spin fire inside of a pipe. And at the time, the only thing that I was shown that this flame would have special resonant properties. And shortly after that, a couple of days after that, another dream came to me, and I was shown that this technology would lead to unlimited heat and then lead to unlimited power. But to get to those stages, the first step would have to be taken, and that was the perfection of the fuel state. And the time's coming up. People's going to have an independent way of being able to survive apart from the system, because they're with all these earth changes coming about, 2012, a war in the Middle East, gas rationing, and the economy going down.
And the governments and how they helped down in New Orleans, they didn't. How are you going to survive?
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good example.
We're going to see a lot of New Orleans all over the place. And so people that are in the, wanting to look after the families, they're going to have to be able to cook and heat and have power apart from the infrastructure. So that's basically where I'm coming from. And I know in my heart that God gave me this technology to give to you. It's not for me to keep. And it's been 3 years and over 500 hours of testing. I've seen many anomalies with this flame pipe technology, aka the Joe pipe, and it was just until recently that I began to understand that the Joe cell is going to be an integral part of this of the perfecting of the fuel state. And so that's actually where I'm headed to, is taking the Joe cell and merging it with with this flame pipe or Joe pipe technology to be able to tap into the 0 point energies. Okay, on the flame pipe here, this pipe actually extends beyond over here, but you can actually see the red here. This is the primary burn. Inside the pipe here is actually a rotating ball of blue light. It's actually spinning. It's spinning. It has a frequency, and it's spinning very, very quick. And this here is the result of the propane. Propane. When you burn propane, you produce moisture. And the moisture in the propane is being converted into a hydrogen burn. So normally, when you take a torch, and like a propane torch, and turn it on, you lose all the condensation. But the flame pipe here has the ability to capture the moisture that would be wasted and convert it into a higher energy form, making it like a very efficient system. Now, I'm just going to back up some. This here is the setup as I have it now. Originally, I used an air tank or a compressor to generate the air to put into the flame pipe. Now I'm just using like a 4-inch, 235 cubic feet per minute fan, but I've got it reduced down much less than that. Here you can see the propane going up to this gang valve and going in here to this piece of brake line and onto this copper stem and into the pipe. The reason why I have this copper stem here is the pipe gets very hot, and if I connected it right onto the pipe itself, it'll burn off the brake line. So that's the rubber hose. So that's the reason there. And you can also see here I have a little black dial, and that controls the speed of the fan. And so to get this all going, I turn the speed of the fan right down to low, just to a trickle. And then I turn on the propane about halfway, then light the end. And what you would get, you get your normal looking blue white torch effect here, your exothermic burn. And as you pull back on or cut back on the pressure of your fuel in the air, it brings it back to here, just outside the pipe. And as you play with it a little more, the fire would actually spring back in here and start to oscillate and spin, making the best use of the fuel. Just in case anybody's interested, you can reach me at Joshua_Light03 at Hotmail. If anybody that's interested, and the next step in all this is to do some experiments in the next couple of days. I don't have a Joule cell handy, but what I do have is this here. Just made this up. This is a HHO generator made up of a series of 6-inch overlapping triangular plates, stainless steel plates, and just positive negative spacing. There's no neutral. And the testing done a few days ago, what I found is that the tips here, like all this would be positive, all this would be negative, you actually get a neutral effect surrounding the hexagonal core, and I just got a good feeling about this. So what I'd like to do is use this as a test cell to generate some HHO gas to go into the flame pipe assembly, and or into the Joule pipe. And so you're actually taking the Joule cell, eventually a full size Joule cell, and producing a stage 3 gas, and put it into the pipes. And my expectations is that it's going to bring the Joule cell gas, the stage 3 gas, into the plasma state. And that's where you want to be, because once you take the fuel, bring it into the plasma state, you have full conversion of matter into energy, and there's nothing better than that. You have the ultimate. And so you have a very simple device here where it creates a spinning vortex, and the spinning of the fuel is actually like a resonance key. It's a frequency generator, signal generator, and the frequency, the harmonic signature, is able to open up the door into the 0-point energies. That's what I was told. And in the next couple of days, we're going to be messing around with this and getting you guys out there some live footage on this, so you can actually see this flame in operation. I'll just give you a little more of a blow up here. Okay, this is what it looks like. So you can see that the flame is incredibly intense. This is just the hydrogen burn, probably around 2,500 degrees. And it seems to react, from the 3 years of practice of doing this. I can say that stainless steel is much easier to heat than, say, regular steel. And that shouldn't be. Normally, stainless steel has a very low heating capacity using regular conventional heating, regular exothermic fuels. But it seems like when the fire is burning inside the pipe, generating a endothermic burn or an implosion burn, all the properties are reversed. That's all I can say. I've seen so many strange things happen. This is just a normal operation of the pipe. I've seen many things. I've seen small copper pipes 4 inches long develop several million BTUs of energy with very little fuel, just a little bit of water and a little bit of gas, and it's not possible normally to create that much energy. Now, where is these millions of BTU coming from? And there's times where the flame pipes have clarified, where you could actually see the flame through the pipe.